What up? What's good, y'all? What's up, family? What's up? We back again, man. What's Poppin' Show, episode 6. We back again, putting up for the members only. Shout out to the people that catch this replay. And y'all know we back at it again on a Friday night. we going to be bringing the vibes. Y'all know I'm going to do what I do. Just want to clarify that this show is for conversation, real talk with real people about real things. That's what we do. This is entertainment as well as us touching on real topics. And you can vibe, you can chime in the chat. And if you in the loop, you can get the link. Other than that, today I'm gonna be talking about this drama that happened. I call it George Floyd Part 2, starring Jordan Neely, aka George Floyd Jr., and the mysterious Marine. And Michael Jackson versus the Marine. We just gonna chop it up. Plus, like I say, man, we talk about real topics and we talk about basic shit too. That's what we do. So anyway, you already know what's popping with me. Now you get a chance to see what's popping with other people's opinion. That's what we doing tonight. But we gonna definitely bring the vibes like we always do. What's up, Shayna?
What's up, fame?
I hear
What's
you
up,
clearly.
y'all?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Ski? I
What
see you
up?
looking like Blank Man right now, but you still here. It's all good, bro. Hey, look, bro, it's all good. Don't worry about it. You know how we do. Look, we straight hood over here. I wanted to say this earlier too. Like, it's like this platform is the last of the real platforms. Like, that's why I keep it raw like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be too perfect. You know what I'm saying? I like it to be presentable, but this the realest you're gonna get on this platform. As far as like I said, real conversation with real people. Nothing. Y'all know even when we do this show or whatever, when we chop it up, y'all know we don't. Y'all know how I do. I like to surprise y'all. So y'all know we don't plan and be like, well, we gonna say this, we gonna do this. I just send y'all the link and y'all pull up. Y'all know how we do. Also, some other people gonna pull up though. What's good, y'all? So just want to talk about. Hold, let me acknowledge the chat too. You know what I'm saying? You know you got to pull up the chat on another device. Hold up. What's up, Tamika? What's up, Sharon? What's up, T Rose? I'm surprised they got the alert. What's up, Jamila? What's good, y'all? Yeah, we in here vibing. What's up, Stony? Anyway, let me get into this. Now I want to talk about this because I feel like it's shenanigans going on. What's up, A? The real
Hey.
AI. The real AI, man.
Hey.
hey,
The
hey,
real
hey,
AI. What up,
hey.
AI?
Word, what's the
What's
word,
good,
my
A?
people?
What's good, bro? Yeah, I know how we do. We about to cook on this thing, man. What up, John? We about to cook on this
John.
thing, man. What up,
Chef,
y'all? What's good?
Shayna, P,
What's
what's
good,
What's
my
up?
good,
bro?
Everybody,
AI?
Fame, everybody, what's up?
Yeah, though, y'all. So we gonna talk because, like I said, man, I need people to give me feelings on what's going on. Um, we all gonna get our opinion, but we gonna look into this whole thing, man, because I know they trying to start something up, but at the same time, all this stuff it just it's to me it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see this picture, I be want to laugh. It's just funny to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, yo.
Hi
Hold up.
guys.
Hey, what's up?
Stony.
What's up, Stony? I'm about to say who is
Hi.
that? I didn't even know that was Stony. What's up,
Hmm.
Stony? You switched up the avatar. We here. What's up, Stony? Yeah, we got to talk about this because I know y'all got opinions, and I know, you know what I'm saying? We're going to look at this. So, as what we know now, so what I know, I'll let y'all fill me in. Okay, this dude right here is Michael Jackson, right? Without the Jerry curl. The dude that so called was under the train doing this thing for a minute. We know it's many street performers in New York City. We know that already. Okay. But according to the stories that I read, they claim that this man was on the train, spazzing out, talking crazy to people. And when he said the word of kill, that's when the man allegedly jumped on him. And like I said, in my opinion, man, it all to me, the shit looks staged, in my opinion. Like I said, y'all know I was talking about this the other day, but I just see how it don't make no sense. See, the protesters already in place. But it was the reason why I brought this up because Kid Rock donated $5,000 to the ex-Marine to his defense fund following his chokehold murder. Now, yeah, for some people might not know, Chris Rock is he used to be in the rock and roll and try to rap and all that from Detroit. Long story short, this dude who allegedly killed this man is out on bond, and allegedly he got a GoFundMe and people are donating to him, allegedly. But when I look at this dude and I look at this, he looks queer, and he looked like a Hollywood actor. It just looked weird to me. You see that? And Jordan Neely, he looked like a young Wiz Khalifa before he started smoking weed and got tattoos. So this whole shit is funny to me, and they both look zesty, man. But I see they trying to use this to start drama. And like I said, when I see these people right here holding signs and all this protests and stuff, look like George Floyd Jr. And that's what I got when I saw this picture right here. But anyway, what y'all think about this? What y'all think, man? Am I reaching? Is y'all think it's real or what? Is it real? What happened, man? Somebody tell me something. What's good?
I feel like there's a chance for both. I feel like it's a chance where this can be something to start mini race wars, because that's a very, very tense topic right now. But at the same time, New York is not taking care of the mentally ill, and they're on a rampage. So it's like it's a combination of both. I feel like it's a setup to really just fuck shit up. Like, respectfully, they don't give a fuck, and they're showing you that. And the only reason this man was charged is because of the protest. Otherwise, he was let go. They don't give a fuck.
And he still got out on bond after he got locked up.
Facts.
Allegedly. See? This some right here.
And he
So he's out on
probably
bond.
won't be charged. Like, I mean, he won't be found guilty, because if it's going to be a jury of his peers,
Thank
let's
you.
think about it. He is a veteran. He defended people that couldn't defend themselves from someone that's a criminal with a long rap sheet of attacking women, trying to kidnap children. Like, at the end of the day, he did the city a favor. That's how I feel the jurors are going to look at it, if it even goes that far. Like, I feel like he's going to end up being fine.
Shit, I feel like the mayor might cut him a check.
Right?
Oh,
Like,
they gonna give him a ribbon, a parade, like all that.
I mean, you're right, because we gotta remember this. It's two sides to every story. So guess what? To some people, they're looking at him as a hero.
because of bail reform. So he's going to be
Because-
back on the streets if he did
Yeah.
something. So at the end of the day, this man technically did the city a favor. He got rid of waste. It's unfortunate, and then the fact that his family is trying to sue and get money, like, where were y'all when this man was on the streets?
Right. But then
This man is literally, like, he's homeless, and y'all, now that he was killed, now y'all want money.
right.
Like, really?
And
That's weird to me.
If you look at the flip side too, think about it this way. Dude that killed him allegedly is a veteran, right? What's going on in New York City right now, veterans are being kicked out of hotels and all that for migrants.
That part.
You're going to have people supporting him say, you know what, we had enough. Like, y'all really don't support veterans. Here goes one trying to save us on the subway, the train, whatever. Y'all not supporting him. And they're gonna use all those different type of angles simultaneously. And there you have it. It's gonna be a hot ass summer out here.
Facts only.
So that's all I can say.
This is only the beginning. It's going to get worse.
That's right. Shara says she thinking some more to this. What's up, Malay? What's up, Front Street? Let me also let the people know that's tapped in. When we on membership private, I can't put comments on the screen, so I'm still watching the chat, and I'm still gonna be reading y'all comments and letting the people know what's going on. But other than that, what's up, y'all? And yeah, I mean, to me, the whole shit is like you said. I mean, put it like this: whenever they even if they want to push any agenda, things like this will happen, and they still will use this. We also know that a major cleanup in the subway has to happen, but it's mighty funny how this the funny thing we got to remember too. People was getting on the mayor saying what he's not doing nothing with all the crime in the subway. Then all of a sudden, a white man kills a black man in the subway. This throws the whole thing off now. Throws the whole thing off now. And now it's like, okay, it's focused on this. Then the women that were getting violated and getting their money, getting their pocketbook snatched and you know, people getting pushed on the tracks. This had nothing to do with the stuff that was already going on all these months. But remember, when the stuff was going on all those months, people was complaining they wasn't doing nothing. But now they want everybody to focus on this. That's why I say it just don't make no sense. Even the way these pictures, like look at this picture right here, this dude, like the way they just look, was just funny.
It's messed up.
Then, like I said, it's not even the fact. Tell the truth. Let's just tell the truth, y'all. Is it the fact that man died? But anyway,
my thing is, if a black man killed him, would they be protesting? Because they don't protest when black people kill black people out here. So,
exactly.
Nope.
Are they only protesting because it was a white man? Like, let's just be honest.
Two men who have not been publicly identified helped hold down Neely's arms during the altercation. So that would mean somebody had accessory to this murder. But
and why are they not being charged?
Thank you. That's why I tell people it's not a no law. Because if it was three people on the train that beat up one person, say if three of us beat down one person bad and one got caught, but they seen us all on camera, the rest of us will have warrants. They will be looking for us. You know what I'm saying? We all would be in trouble. But as you see, they made it like it was just this one man. But as you see, they say it was three people that held him down. Or was it the so-called three people? Or was it the one the photographer? Or is it these people right here? But no, that's supposed to be after it happened already. So why they didn't take the picture of the three people? Either way, it just don't make no sense. It's all over the place.
It's most definitely all over the place. It's messy. And then my question is, who are these protesters? Because first of all, the fact that y'all want to protest on the tracks, in the subway, niggas got to go to work, bro. Niggas got to pick up their kids. Those people are innocent. They have nothing to do. Why are you going to impede on what they got to do? Real New Yorkers not going to protest in no daggone subway. That's a whole fact. Like, where y'all from where that's okay? Why didn't they just turn the third rail on and let them, whatever happens, happens? Fuck it. Because they're assholes. They're idiots. That had nothing to do with anything. You just caused a big, major disruption.
Another thing I'm going to say, too, I don't think, like, people in New York have no clue how many people that are in New York right now that are not from there. I'm talking about even the regular people. Like, it's people from Texas.
That part.
I was listening to the radio earlier, and it was a call-in person, and she was like, I'm in New York right now, but I'm from Texas. And I was just like, damn. It's like just so many people there that's not even from there. And the people don't understand the whole city really been flipped. It's been flipped, and the people that's holding it down are the last ones of the stronghold. And those are the ones they're trying to push out, you know what I'm saying? And mainly keep distracted. See, the real New Yorkers, they're trying to keep distracted. That's just the bottom line. That's the bottom line of what's going on, because we know the migrants is in there, and they're trying to push people out. So all of this is to distract the people. Now, I'm going to keep it real. Like, even we know some of our people live in Long Island. So at the end of the day, this don't even apply to you. This is to distract the people in the city that got to get on them trains every day. You know what I'm saying? And gonna be seeing those migrants walking around. It's all part of that, because like I said, they're not talking about the real shit. All this means nothing. And I'm not saying that even if this man lost his life, but we know people losing their life every day. And I also know a lot of people going to lose their life due to economics. It's just that simple. So we only train and see death when it's physical, but we don't see it when it's going to happen to us economically and financially, which will deal with you physically. Because common sense, if you don't have finances to eat, sustain yourself, it's going to affect you physically. If you don't have shelter, that affects you physically. So this is why they're attacking people economically and distracting them, so they won't be prepared financially when the switchover happens. And you know, a lot of people are going to be asleep this summer. But also after the summer is going to be election time. So that really means shit going to get real. And during the summer, that's when the politicians really start their work. They start to do a lot of work in the summer. They get on the ground and they send their people out and they start campaigning for the fall, and they do that in the summer. So that's why every summer they got to keep people distracted. That's why you always going to see these events in the spring, summer, and that's how it go. And we also know in other places is riots and things like that. craziness out of control. But somebody behind this, and that's another thing we know about New York. People don't just get out their bed to go protest for nobody. People better like to hold the door for somebody. So let's stop playing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be knowing like a lot of this stuff
That whole part though.
orchestrated. Hold up.
Niggas mind their business.
Let me break it down even more than
Welcome
that. Let me break it down a little more for some people that don't know. Like when it comes to New York and the subway, people are so stubborn. A woman could be pregnant and they'll just look at her and won't give up their seat. This happens every day on the regular. They won't even give up their seat for a pregnant woman. They'll see a woman with a stroller won't help her take it up the stairs or down the stairs. Like that's how a lot of people are. So when I see a so-called nigga on the train get killed and everybody protesting, I know it's bullshit. That's just my opinion. Because I know in New York, everybody for themselves. They don't care about no nigga dying. But it's funny how they pick and choose which nigga they want to protest for.
That's the part.
You know what I'm saying?
That
And we
whole part.
know young boys been getting gunned down like dogs for a long time now.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day. We're the protest for them.
Even when like I say, I remember recently the woman was getting stabbed. It was a lot of people died on the train recently the past year. A lot of people died. Nobody said nothing. Ain't say nothing. What's good, John? Where you at, A? Where they at, y'all? What up, Ski? I see Ski up there. I know they probably rolling up or something.
It's like, for example, remember the Asian dude that got pushed on the track? Nobody did nothing.
Nah, yeah. I heard about that crazy dude, right?
Yeah, no. Somebody had pushed the Asian dude, regular dude, just standing on the platform. Somebody pushed him on, and then somebody was trying to help him up, but it was too late, so the train hit him and killed him. Perfect example. New Yorkers stood around, yo. Like, to keep it real, I've watched somebody had a heart attack and moved out of the way. Not even thinking to be like, yo, I should help this dude. That's just the type of mentality we on. So this shit going on with people trying to protest underneath the platform and all that, that's nonsense. This is orchestrated behavior. And people gotta understand from the outside looking in, all this is orchestrated.
I agree.
It got me wondering, like, even let's go back to like Selma and all the other marches. That make it seem like all of that was orchestrated as well. It's like they bring people together, they call people out because ain't nobody volunteering that, and then the volunteers might monkey see, monkey do. So they know if 20 people start protesting. Hello?
Yeah, you good. I can hear you again. You kind of cut out.
I'm here, bro. I'm here. But I want to throw this out there. I got another question. Someone A just said, okay, why every time it's protesting in America, most of the time it has to revolve around somebody black dying or getting abused or something like that? People ain't noticed that yet. This is Trayvon Martin all over again.
I noticed it.
He's the new George Zimmerman. The new George Zimmerman. It's always a killing under some suspicious circumstances. Who done it? And then the so-called murderer gets out on bond, trolls the whole time he going to court. Families begging for money and mercy and help, and same shit all over again. I got a question. Did y'all see a lot of people getting mad over this? A lot of debates? Did y'all see a lot of reactions to this?
No, in my opinion, no, I didn't.
Because I don't think they stuff working no more. But the main thing we're looking at is how they're going so hard to distract on what's going on. Now, I didn't see. Let's look at the sign. Adams, stop abandoning poor New Yorkers. But the point is, poor New Yorkers are not just on the train. And Mayor Adams is letting in, I'm not going to say letting in, they're already there. They're taking care of immigrants right now. So who are the real poor New Yorkers? Who is the poor New Yorkers? Because it don't make no sense to me.
Well,
It's all
in my
good though.
humble opinion, the poor New Yorkers right now is the ones that's out here homeless on the street, been homeless for years upon years, while they have migrants giving them straight peanut butter and jelly sandwiches while they throwing them out because they don't like them. But homeless people on the streets that's been here for years would gladly eat them.
That's true.
There goes your poor New Yorkers right there. But y'all
What
don't
up,
give a
son?
fuck about them.
That's right. So how that's what I'm saying. Like, how can a place that's already super crowded just let a whole bunch of more people in? And they played that game like they was putting them in shelters, but we already know it's not enough shelters to take them in. The shelters was already packed. They all created a whole new housing for them, but they putting attention on homeless people. And who's to say a lot of people is not homeless because they kicked them out the shelter? Like we saw in Chicago,
Turn left on Stewart Avenue.
in
And
Chicago they
that's
already wilding
another
out.
thing.
Mhm.
I just read an article in the Post where people that were living in hotels that are homeless were being put out for the migrants.
Yep,
So what about those poor people?
that's my
Like,
point. That's what I'm talking about.
but we're not speaking on that though. You know, we're just going to be upset about this one interaction on the subway when the migrants are basically about to take over Manhattan and whatever other boroughs they get sent to and get more benefits than the people that have been trying to get them for years. Like, but we're quiet on that. We're just mad about this one situation. It doesn't make sense to me.
So basically, after he choked them out to death allegedly, he stood up and stood there and watched him, and everybody just stood there and watched him. And somebody stood back and took pictures. And y'all know damn well, any type of incident like this, police will tell you to get the hell out of here. You know, when they outside, they say move back, but we know when something like this happened, they would have made that person get out of there with that camera. So that's what I'm saying. This whole shit ain't making no sense. But like I said, either way, we already know what this is. And in my opinion, it's a joke. In my opinion, it's a joke. They playing people, man.
So you trying
And
to say
this is Thriller. When he choked his ass out, that was Thriller.
This George Floyd too?
Yeah, George Floyd too, man. The up north version. But I don't think this one's gonna work.
They got
Nah,
him
it ain't gonna
posing
work.
over here
It's
like
not
want
gonna
to be
work.
starting something. And this is like,
Yeah, beat
shit's
it.
starting.
Oh, y'all just fucked me up. I just thought about something. Because you know, even the real Michael Jackson shot a video in the New York City train station, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
With the gangsters too.
that bad video.
I'm
With the
back.
gangsters
Come
too.
on.
Right.
That's what I say, man. This shit is a joke, man.
And then what was it?
But
Beat
see,
it?
the only thing that made it weird because he wasn't in character when this happened. He looked like he wasn't even panhandling as Michael Jackson no more. It looked like he gave that career up.
Yeah, I
Look at his
think he
shoes,
stopped
man.
that.
Yeah,
I
it looked
think
like he
he
been
stopped that.
stopped that. Look like he
Last
been
thing I heard
stopped that.
about that dude is he just walked into Second Avenue Deli and knocked out a woman. That's the last thing I heard. And you know, nobody's considered whenever these incidents happen, people don't consider like, yo, what's really behind this? Is this dude crazy? Is this dude a killer? They just look at the color. You can't always go by color. Because if you start to dig in this dude's paperwork, he had a lot of issues in the city. He was causing a lot of problems. I don't necessarily agree with him being choked out and nobody doing anything, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? And we have to be realistic and stop being like, oh, it's black and it's white. We weren't
Oh,
there. And it's funny how nobody really filmed this situation. You know what I mean?
that part of it, bro. I never thought that black white part. I was just like, yo, I understand like how people like dude choking them out, but all the 15 minutes of choking them out shit, you know, that's a little extreme. But you know, I understand him putting his hands on them and shit because people crazy out here, you know, in this day and time. So you got to do that type of shit. So you know,
Right. I think everybody's just so caught up and the media is banking on you being reactive based off your emotions like you have for decades past. And now that people are kind of waking up, it's kind of like, damn, shit not working no more. But at least we got the older folks that's banking on reacting off of emotions. Because I'll be honest, anybody that has said anything to me in regards to this was not my age. It's always, oh, did you see that
They
poor
be
young
wrapped up in
boy?
that shit. Talk about it, shit. They be the
Did you
main
see
ones. There you
that
go.
poor young boy on the
There you
TV
go.
last night? I'm
That
like,
should be fucking them up.
you dead ass? Stop watching the damn news. Ain't shit but bad news anyway. Turn that shit off.
And stop believing every damn thing you see on the news is the truth.
Right.
That's right.
These are the
That
same
shit.
people that watch Desperate Housewives and all types of shit. It's like, you still don't understand reality TV goes past VH1, MTV, BET. It goes to the news too. It ain't real. Wake up.
Like you said, one incident like that, and it gets them worked up. And like you said, I think a lot of the younger people and people that's living their life not worried about that. But when you sit up in the crib every day and watch TV all day, like you said, watch that news, that's for them because they can watch that shit
Brainwashed. They're
all day.
Programmed.
So you just answered the question, Shannon. You just did it because the people they want to distract in the city are the elderly people, the people that been in New York their whole life, that pay their bills, been in their crib, whatever. Those are the people they want to distract with the nonsense while they're being pushed out. Like I said, because we gonna worry about this all day, but we already know it has nothing to do with the real agenda. So, like you just said, as long as the people watching this shit and worried about this dude, he's the decoy. He's a decoy from the migrants. Watch the man with the blonde hair. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the shit go. Don't worry about them brown people that's still up in them hotels. Y'all know I thought they left the hotels. They still there.
Yo, bro, the two hotels that I worked at, bro, they said there 2 van loads pulled up in front of that shit today. The 2 hotels I used to do security at.
Yeah, this is ridiculous, yo.
I just saw Sharon in the chat says she got one of those alerts that they in Rockland County or whatever. It's emergency over the phone. Shit.
Rockland County just put a state of emergency because of the amount of migrants that came there, and which is
they're
fucked
in
up.
Rockland County. They're trying
People
to come
have
to
no
Nassau
clue.
County too.
State of emergency, y'all. That means the National Guard got to go hold them down. The National Guard is already there. They just not saying that. The National Guard is already there.
That is a fact. The National Guard is there. Yep. They were at the border. They were chilling at the border, giving out cell phones, giving out chargers.
I'm about to say, yeah, pictures I saw like guys in military uniforms standing right there where the buses was letting people off at.
Mm-hmm. That's right, because they protecting them. They ushering them in. You feel me? Ushering them in. And like I said, man, that we always gonna give updates on that because, like I said, that's the realest shit ever going down right now, y'all. It's just no way around that shit, man. It's just a matter of time, man. All this shit is based on time. So the more time we spend on shit like this, that's the whole plan, man. That's what people don't understand, man. This shit ain't about nothing, man. This ain't about nothing because we know somebody that died this same night and died already days after. But like we said, they pick and choose which things they want to bring attention to. Like another thing going on in the city, because remember, it's politics season. Like I said, it's heating up. Rudy Giuliani sued for $10 million by former aide over alleged sexual assault. Now he being sued. He's being exploited as a weirdo, as a Mr. Me Too. But that's what he get too. So he getting his payback. But at the same time, it's dirty politics going on. That's what I was talking about. So the city is in turmoil anyway, just like America's in turmoil because they beefing with each other. And as long as they beefing with each other, shit gonna be out of order. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, we know all the money going overseas. So this the game they playing, y'all. They playing the blame game. They playing a distraction game, fake ass beef, all that shit. Meanwhile, we know what they already did already. We already know what they did. So remember a couple months back, about a month ago, I said, look, They know this year they got to do a lot of things, and we see them do it. We see them do it. They did it, and they keep on doing it because they still not finished yet. So the bottom line is, we not worried about Michael Jackson and the Marine. And this dude don't even look like a Marine. He looked like, I'm telling you, man, he looked like one of them sissy dudes from the 80s, man. You know what I'm saying?
But yo, I saw this shit. I'm telling the dude that I grew up with. I said, yo, bro, that's that same shit with that kid we went to school with his brother. That shit happened to his brother. I told you he was in a bar, pushed dude off the table. Next thing you know, dude came behind him and put him in a fiend, and it was over.
Something about that curly hair and that mustache is giving YMCA.
There you go. There you go, Shannon. There you go, man. There you fucking go, man.
It's giving.
It's one of them vibes. Yeah.
YMCA. That's what it's giving. It's giving.
That's the look. That's the look they had back then, man. That's the look they had, man.
It's
He looked
giving,
like Zoolander and all that shit, man.
It's giving men in spandex tights.
Yeah, man. Once again, posing for them cameras, man.
Keep left to Ocean Avenue.
He look like he got makeup. He look like he got makeup on.
Yes.
This nigga look like, yeah.
Get it, girl.
They look like they filming a movie from 1981, man.
He about
Not
to
1981.
Yeah, that's 81 hairstyle, man. That's that 1981 hairstyle.
He probably, for all we know, he probably fake choked him and said, "Okay, exit stage left." And see,
that's the question though, y'all. I wonder, is it a fact that this dude dead?
Probably not.
There's that too.
I got another one for y'all.
I don't know.
I got another one for y'all too, y'all.
In 1.4 miles.
When you get choked
turn
out to
left on
death,
Merrick Road.
right here, his mouth would have been foaming crazy. He'd have been having convulsions and foaming right here.
Oh my God.
I'm just lost for word. I'm just lost how no, I'm not racist. How a white person could do that right there, and all black people around and don't nobody do nothing.
Yep, sound crazy, right?
Facts though.
Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. They just sitting there like they don't do nothing.
Something like this.
That's how you know it ain't real though, John.
Oh, then again, this goes back to that.
You know somebody would have got involved.
What you say, A?
Somebody would have got involved. Somebody would have got involved, bro. That's how I know it ain't real. That's it. Just don't seem real to me because somebody would have got involved, and there would have been more people around.
Two men who have not been publicly identified helped hold him down. They held down his arms. It took 3 men to hold Neely down. He was struggling, the witness said. After widespread protests erupted across the city with many demonstrators and even politicians. See that? Politicians. So you got to know who behind it right there, man. Demonstrators and politicians calling Penny a murderer. So
yeah, that must be the Democrats.
This nigga name is Penny, y'all. Pennywise.
Not Pennywise.
This nigga name is Penny, man. His name Penny. Shit, you can't make this shit up, man. Fucking Pennywise, man.
Penny from the block.
Crisis actors once again.
And Kid Rock gave him $5,000. So when I saw Kid Rock gave him $5,000, and I read the article and they say people actually giving this man money allegedly.
Yo, for real, to me, that's like an ultimate smack in the face.
Yeah. They did it with Trayvon Martin too, there, man.
Kid Rock already had allegations. Yeah, he had allegations of being racist already, Kid Rock.
Yep.
So it goes right up his eye. That's his way of showing us he don't fuck with black people. That's his way of showing us. You know what I mean? It's cool because I don't fuck with that dude anyway. So.
Exactly. His career been over, and we ain't fuck with him anyway, not never. And thanks to Eminem dusted him off. I gotta get at the Eminem. Eminem got him out the way. Word.
You don't fuck with black people, but you want to be rapping in your rock songs. That don't make no sense. Like you rapping in your rock songs though. Goofy as hell,
shit
man.
They was doing.
And probably be with black women. You be with black women low key probably too. You look like one of them white boys would be. You know what I mean? Be with them black chicks on the low. Fuck out of here, huh?
Then there's some right here. See, niggas be always 1 minute no bid, 1 minute he got a bid.
He looked fruity. In that
there you go. Told you he looked zesty. Very zesty. Told y'all. Yeah, old boy too.
Fruit, bro.
Yeah.
Rainbow.
Both of them look fruity.
That's why I say, do you see the joke?
Rainbow.
This the joke, y'all. they're trying to
They
make
both look rainbow.
not only that, they're trying to make the rainbow look like a hero in the city.
Yeah, so let's see what happens.
Yep.
Let's see if they don't gain enough traction, they start saying, "Oh, he's part of the rainbow community." Let's see if that happens.
They gonna say, watch. They gonna say he's rainbow. You gonna hear that sooner or later come out. That's gonna come out next.
He might be a hero for the rainbow community.
Oh, the killer's rainbow. Wow.
He might be a hero, man. So now they can have pride to come out and don't be scared of crazy dudes that's on the train, man. I guess.
Hey, yo, it's crazy because I saw something like a little while, maybe a couple months before this. Guy was on the train. Dude sitting next to him. The guy went in his pocket next to him. The black guy next to him punched him right in his face and broke his shit.
Wow.
Broke his shit. The dude was in his pocket like he was digging for something. Dude jumped right up and punched him right in his
pockets. Old school style, trying to dig that man pockets. Wow.
Old school style, trying to run his pockets. Wow, dude broke his jaw.
Trying to run his pockets for that wallet.
Dude was looking at whatever he was looking at, shoved it in his pocket, and next thing jumped up and bow.
Yeah, man, we in a time of desperation. The desperation kicking in, bro. You know that. It's starting to fucking kick in. And the worst thing you could do is be homeless and struggling in New York City. The worst place. Only thing you will be guaranteed is them 3 hots. Now, did they have the funeral for this dude yet?
No, it's gonna be in the garden.
Oh hell no! That's how you know it's a fucking show.
What?
Oh, hell.
They put this shit in the garden?
Ain't no way in hell.
I'm joking.
It's gonna be in the garden.
I'm joking.
It's gonna be in the garden for what?
I'm about to say,
Hey,
ain't no way in hell.
Only reason I said that because it's gonna be big like how George Floyd's was.
Because I'm like, did he? I don't even know if he was in the ground already. What's up, Shamiyan? What's up, brother? Shalom. What's up, y'all? What's up, Stacy? What's up, Deja?
How you guys?
Yo, so you said yo.
Shyamalan.
That was a good one.
He's not in the ground yet? He's not in the ground yet?
I don't know.
Definitely.
I really don't know.
That's what I'm saying, y'all. See? That's my point. See how this shit be a joke? Niggas don't even know if he in the ground. We don't even know if the funeral happened. We don't even know nothing. Actually, he's supposed to be poor, right? If he was supposed to be poor, he can't afford a funeral, right?
Exactly. I'm about to say that. Yeah.
And like you said,
just GoFundMe for his funeral.
Now, there you go. The GoFundMe is for the so-called murderer and not for the poor man. Oh, shit.
Exactly.
So yeah, can't make this shit up, man.
That's twist. Because he didn't have no life insurance policy. He barely probably had a place to live. So he ain't got no life insurance policy.
Hell no. Hell no. That's why his family begging. They said his family begging for money. Obviously, it's no insurance.
Well, I doubt they're gonna get money from the city, especially.
What else we gotta look at, y'all? Let's use our brain.
They might get money from the city. Shit, the mayor spoke about it.
Check it out, y'all. Don't this protest has to be sponsored and marched? Who the fuck made these signs and all that? Who, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all said, crisis actors pay people. Common sense, man. Look at this man right here. He just walking with them. White man right there. The glasses. Looking like a computer tech. Somebody had to pay for it. This had to be funded, man.
Yo.
People don't just march for free. I know the game. Nobody cares that much about a black man.
Not at all.
It just
Not
don't.
at all.
It just don't. It don't. But like I say, man, make it black and white and not about immigrants. Make it about black and white and not about aliens. That's it. So now we all seen the black and white game at its finest, man. We seen it at its finest, the black and white game, man.
Yeah.
They always gonna play this game, man.
Yeah. Always.
Because this how it works. It won't work with 2 other races. That's what I want people to look at. If you took any other 2 races, the shit would not work. It only work with black and white. You want to stir some shit up. They know this shit, man. So like I said, we can acknowledge now they doing the same shit from 1963, man. 60 years later, the same shit, man.
Yeah, same old tactics. Same tactics.
Now y'all see how they keep us stuck in town?
Talking about the future, everything's still traditional.
I got another one for y'all.
Same old thing, same old way.
That's why I say when they see, being that they got people under the spell of that black card, they always can play these games on blackness.
I agree.
Long as it's black, they can associate the pain with it and the suffering.
Yep.
Because like they say, this is all psychological. They say that we are psychological people, and when we see events like this triggers our psyche into depression and other things, because we were already taught that we were slaves and ignorant and pieces of shit, and that we ain't nothing. So when we see one of a person of this color die, a piece of us feel for them, because we like, damn, they treated him like shit. They treated him like a piece of doodle. You know what I'm saying? They treated him like a dog, like nothing, trash. So they do these things, and it's to cause and effect. But see, I understand the truth. Everybody's not trash. All of us don't have that poor ass struggle history of slavery and all that other shit. What I mean by that is, I don't worry about people like him that be on trains dancing and shit like that. I don't worry about niggas like that. My thing is, sometimes people put themselves in situations and live a certain lifestyle that just catch up with them sometimes. Sometimes it just be that. Sometimes it just be wrong place, wrong time. On the reason why I'm saying that, because I've never in my life got violated by nobody white, not once, not ever. I ain't never got violated. You know, and I'm just saying that because I just understand anything bad, if you throw black in it, it's always gonna have a whole nother effect. That's my whole point. Like if this was a white Michael Jackson, people would be laughing at it. It would be something, it would be a joke. But then again, let's reverse it. If this was a white Michael Jackson, a black man choked him out, we already know that'd be what? Hell. That would be hell, right? If a black man choked out any white person on a train, y'all already know what the fuck.
Absolutely accurate.
And the nigga would not
100%.
have no bond at all. He would not have no bond, and he would be convicted in like fucking 90 days.
It's facts. It's facts. Look at how as soon as they found out the shooter was black on the subway, they went ham.
Bum ass nigga on the train. Let's also break it down. This nigga's a bum on the train. I'm talking about this poor white trash. This motherfucker's on the train, but then all of a sudden he got money to bond out.
Yeah, but shit. I'm saying, you know, look, they dressed him up nice. He homeless.
Even them officers know this shit bullshit. Look how they looking down, man. Even they know this
100%.
some bullshit. Even they know this some bullshit. They're ashamed of this shit. Oh well, guess we got to do it. Got to play the role.
They have no choice. Yeah.
Come on, man. What
Hey, yo,
they say?
He's out.
That's
Yeah, he got bailed out. I mean, he bailed out.
He bailed out.
Who bailed him out?
Yeah, he got bailed
Well,
out.
I mean, he has a lot of people that are financially supporting. Yeah.
They paying for his defense.
This some bullshit here, boy. This is a smack in the face.
But is it a smack in the face, though? Like, honestly, we're talking about, take color out of it. Two men.
I don't know.
What? Hold on.
Yeah,
just one man.
It's a healthy debate.
One man chokes out another one to death. No color involved, right? The man that was killed, allegedly, whatever, because he is dead. So the man that's dead is a person that has attempted to kidnap a child, punch an elderly woman and broke her eye socket, has a rap sheet more than 40 times in and out being arrested, is basically a menace on these streets. And due to bail reform from those great Democrats, this motherfucker keeps getting out. So now this one day, before he even got the chance to hurt the next person, somebody that was stronger was able to put that bully in his fucking place. And it just so happened that he died. I would support the cause too if I could.
See, I'm
because he's a fucking bully on the street.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm not looking at it from that point. I'm looking at it from he committed a crime and how he out. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm not looking at it from that point. I know what you're saying.
But that's the same thing as saying if you walking down the street and you see a man raping a woman, right? And you stop that man, and by you stopping him, you kill him. You committed a crime, but you saved someone's life. So shouldn't you get bail? Shouldn't you have people that are like, you know what, let's rally behind this man because he actually did a good deed, even though he committed a crime. He stopped the menace from continuing his menacing.
That part, you're right. But see, the part that bothers me is the 15 minutes of the chokeout. I understand you choking him. I do. I understand he was
Okay, so
wilding
you
out.
give me some good numbers. Okay, John. So they said he was choked out for 15 minutes.
Choking him out for 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes is a long time. But that's
he's
overkill.
already knocked out. He's already out, and then you still choking him. All right, come on now, bro. Come on, man.
Okay. Now, with that being said, we don't know what type of trauma, if this man is a veteran, what type of trauma he has. So now let's look at his mental. You say 15 minutes. That's what they say. Okay, cool. But in his mind, we don't know what could have been going on. Because all my uncles are veterans. My cousins are veterans. And the shit that they deal with in their life after serving is crazy. So if they were in that situation, they might have done it longer. Because I'm going to make sure this nigga don't get up and try to come back for me. You never know. If like at the end of the day, it's one less problem on the street. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. It's so dangerous out here. As a woman that be outside often trying to have a good time, you got to keep that in mind.
I'm asking this.
You're absolutely right.
We're gonna get this clear right now. This is the What's Poppin' show, y'all. Look, we don't tap dance around here. Look, I'm asking you straight up, Stoney. You saying that Michael Jackson deserved that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have it.
Anyone that tries to hurt women and children deserves what they get. Who the fuck is he to try to kidnap a child? That's someone's child. Who is he to punch an older woman in her eye and break her eye socket? 70-something years old. And he should be free, roaming the streets, mental issues or not. If you want to leave after they say, listen, we can't hold you no more, you don't want to get help. You don't want to be better. You want to live on the street on your terms, that's what happens. He could have been in a mental institution.
I always think niggas that put their face that close to the camera be slow anyway, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Yo, Fame, I can't. I don't get why niggas put their face that
close to the fucking camera, bro. It see your face. You ain't gotta get that close, bro.
Bro.
I look at slow niggas do shit like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Watch out for dudes that put their face all the way in the camera, man.
I'm dead. Let me make sure I never do that shit. I want to look slow.
I said men, not women, man. Men, man.
I don't know, because women might be slow too. You never know.
Shit weird as hell, man. Bro, man, chill out, man. He look like he amused. He look like he amused. Like, that's a camera? Like, he look slow, man. He look weird.
No, I'm
Marlon, say cheese.
Hey, look, that's how he look when he be scrolling on your gram, Shayna.
Bruh. Yo.
Oh my God.
Yo, I'm gonna be real though. I'm gonna be real, Stoney. You have no compassion, man. How you gonna say that, man?
Nah, you know why?
From a woman's standpoint. It's coming from a woman's standpoint.
I'm trying to get Shay.
You know why?
Stoney to change her opinion. Let me see if she's gonna stand on it.
I am. Let me tell you why. I have been harassed. I've been attacked. I have been made to feel like I had no control by men that I wish another man would have walked by. I've been robbed. I have gone through so many things by people that may or may not have had mental issues, but I wish there would have been a man like that to stand up before it happened and handle the bully. I also was bullied when I was younger, and he's a fucking bully. And you know what bullies get? Somebody bigger than them that can beat them, and whatever happens, happens. You got to keep in mind, in this life, what goes around comes around. So it doesn't matter. You could steal from someone and you can die the next day. It's not going to be even. That's just the way the cards fall. You came on this train. You was talking hot. You was saying what you do. We all tired. We all hungry. We want to get money. We tired of paying bills. We tired of being broke. That's all of us, my nigga. Most people that I know are one paycheck from being homeless. So why do you get to come on a train and ruin my day while I'm on my way? Make me feel uncomfortable. Make me feel nervous when I'm trying to go and mind my business. You're trying to bully people and you picked the wrong fucking car. That's not to say all people with mental illness should just be taken out. No, he's a bully. His rap sheet shows. I have a very special place in my heart for children. How dare you try to kidnap somebody that's not your child? That's not even your daughter that your baby mom is not letting you see and you just took. No, it's none of that. You tried to kidnap a child. You punched a woman in her eye and broke her eye socket.
So they said this man was trying to grab a child?
Yes. These are the things he's been charged with. So why does this man so whatever happened? I don't have compassion for him. No.
That was on his record already.
Yeah, that was on his rap sheet.
So now what? That's a sick motherfucker. And he's violent. So yes, he may have started verbally, but his history shows that he's going to do more than talk. When I'm on these trains and when I used to be on them and somebody start talking hot, bro, I'm gonna get up and leave because I'm not dealing with it because I know that they probably about to get physical with somebody and it's not gonna be me.
Yo,
He's
it's
like the
funny
man from
too.
Taken. He said,
I
I
mean
don't have money, but
that
I got
car.
some skills.
It look, it just looked like a movie scene. It looked like a scene from a movie. The car's empty. Somebody got the perfect angles. It just looks staged. But it is
It's
what
just
it
crazy.
is.
So it's no, it's weird too. Like he look, I know it's him, but it's like you could tell. Like, okay, he had the look for this scene and shit. Like, you see his face in that picture. And then he got cleaned up for this picture. It's like the nigga knew he was gonna go to jail, so he shaved and got clean to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm like. He don't look nothing like this and shit. But I'm just saying, I'm reaching, but I'm just saying, man. And just like him, he looked different. Even when he passed, he had a full beard. You see it right here. See it? He had a full beard right here, didn't he, y'all?
Listen.
Black man, that's a full beard, right? I'm making sure I'm not tripping.
Yes, he couldn't shave. They're gonna find
is
the
that
good
sideburns?
pictures to
Is that a
post.
beard?
Remember that.
That's a beard right there, right? Michael Jackson don't have a beard right here. Smooth face, right?
You gotta stop calling Michael Jackson.
Right here, he got a little goatee. But
yeah, it's
man,
crazy.
The spirit of Mike lives on, but it died with him once again. Now somebody else got to get it. But
terrible.
Man.
He was not a good person. I hate that black people.
All of them look the same, look different.
And black people will rally. They'll be like, "Oh, he was a good guy. He didn't deserve this." Yes, the fuck he did. He was a menace. He was a bully. He was out here doing evil, doing bad things. The way you die is the way you die. And why you living your life like that, my nigga? There's zero compassion and no fame. You will not change my mind. I stand 10 toes down. Give me somebody else's feet. 20 toes down on this shit right here. Because he was a fucking problem that gotta go. You gotta go.
I got you on that.
And he's gone. So guess what? Too. We don't gotta worry about him.
You said something. I wanted to say something. Why
it was so every time wrong.
Yo, why every time somebody black die, they always say that they was a good person.
This nigga, niggas could be gang banging, drug dealing, beating bitches, pimping, but he was a good person. He was a good person. I'm talking about the people that know goddamn well he was a piece of shit. That he wasn't.
It'd be like the same mama. Motherfuckers that didn't want him to come in the house, did not want that nigga to spend the night,
did not
want him nowhere around.
That part.
And then they be the first one to say that shit. Because that'd be that guilt.
So now, I said what I said, and I'm guilt-free. And I'm going to have me my drinks and enjoy it. Because fuck him, he got what he deserved. That's it. That's it.
Well, a lot of people going to be mad at you for saying that.
And guess what? I welcome the energy because that's my opinion and I'm entitled to it just like they're entitled to theirs. But facts are facts. And guess what? A bully got. It's score one. Score one for the good people of New York City. The very few that exist. We finally got one. We got a point. That's it.
Yeah, man. This shit is weird, man. We're going to see what happens. But like I say, man, it's just mighty funny how all this shit is just going all at once and it has nothing to do. Why they not protesting all the migrants that came in the city, y'all? Why they not protesting that to the highest level?
But wait, fam, I got one better. Why they not protesting all the young black people killing each other every day? Why they not going to the projects and protesting there?
I thought it was
Why is it only if a white man kills a black man protest, we got to break it? Stop. Why is it okay for us to kill each other? They don't want to talk about that, though. It only matters if a white man does it.
You see how they reach?
That don't make sense.
You see how this was a grown-ass fucking man, right? A grown fucking man.
And they're going to bring up this is crazy.
Why the fuck? Nah, I'm saying, why the fuck is he showing his school picture, man?
Because they're idiots.
Nigga grown as hell. I'm just saying, right? He's fucking grown. Why are y'all showing this man's elementary school
to
picture,
prove
man?
Your point, like you said, to fuck with the psyche and to get to trigger you, like not you, but people, the black people, trigger like, oh, look at that little sweet high school picture. That's not who was on these streets, though.
Now, when a teenager or a kid dies, yes, you saw the school picture. Somebody at nature, they was 21,
if they died and they were in high school, that makes sense. A grown man that been
living a life as a bum and living a life as Michael Jackson. Now y'all showing this whole shit is weird to me, man.
Yeah, they
And I
trying
got
to
a better
just
one
say,
for you. I got a
trying to say
better
my
one for
man.
you. Look, I just
Man,
caught some, John. Look in the background, y'all. Look at that white lady in the background smiling, holding her phone. You see her?
Of
Look to the
course.
right. See in the background smirking and looking. She
yeah.
didn't know she was in the picture.
Yo.
She's like, yes, that's a good shot. Now, for real, she didn't know she was in the picture. That's why I love looking at pictures, man, because you see a whole lot. You can tell this shit fake as hell, man. Look how she looking at that shit. They in the background. That's the producers and shit in the background. See him?
And that picture looked like his like what? Like his 8th grade picture or something like that.
19. Yeah. There you go. That's what I'm saying. John, when you ever see the dude grown as hell, 40, 43 years old, get smoked, and they show his kid picture? Come on, man. This shit is a joke, man. I'm just saying, man. Because when he passed away, he looked different, man.
He ain't looked like yo, for real.
He ain't look nothing like that, man. Hold on, I'm trying to see how he looked, man. Yeah, it ain't picking up no traction. I ain't gonna lie. People in New York, they ain't with that protest shit. Now, if they did this shit down south, they would have been marching the streets already. You know what I'm saying? But in New York, niggas be selfish, man. Niggas doing their own thing, man. So they gotta definitely pay a whole lot of crisis actors, man.
Yeah, but they'll run down there if it's some shit with the police, though. If they doing it against the police, everybody and their mama down there, every black person down there.
Yeah, what happened to your man, my son, and them? Yeah. Shit, they dismantled Black Lives Matter. They got dismantled.
Because they were fake too.
Yeah, they was fake and they got exposed, so they had to break that shit up.
Like Black Lives didn't matter to them. Money mattered to them.
So I kept telling
Donations
people,
mattered.
man, people got too smart, man. Matter of fact, y'all know before Black Lives Matter would have been all on top of this.
Where your uncle at?
Who that?
Your Uncle Ben.
Bill.
Uncle Ben be right. Uncle Ben be right there.
Oh, who Uncle Ben, bro? Hold on, you got me with that one.
Ben Crump.
Oh yeah, damn. You fucking right. I was thinking Uncle Tom when you said Uncle Ben, but
Uncle
damn, Ben Crump. God damn, Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben be right there.
Facts. Where's Benny
Where
and
you
the
at?
Jets? Where's
Yeah,
Benny and the Jets?
that was a good question. Then you know we got to throw Al Sharpton in
Benny
there
and
too.
the Jets.
Yes, Benny and the Jets.
Oh man, he don't, yo, for real, bro. You know he don't do that shit no more.
Yep.
You know he don't even do that no more. He don't do that shit no more.
Look at this shit, man.
The Tawana Brawley days don't.
How many times to get off at Lafayette and Broadway, man? That's what I'm like, man. This shit crazy.
You know he don't do that no more. Reverend Al ain't doing none of that.
So Al ain't putting no more work out with that shit.
I ain't doing none of that. Don't know. He getting them white folks checks.
Yeah, man, it's all good.
I ain't getting involved in that. White folks paying me too good now.
Off topic though, John, did you find out any more info about Scarlett?
No. The next I heard the joint she did with Snoop.
Snoop, I already know it's a game going on now.
They're doing a remix.
I know it's a game going on.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a game. Somebody behind all this stuff, y'all.
I heard the joint she did with Snoop.
Nah, because she
was bringing New York back, but then you go through the track.
She wouldn't just have a track with Snoop. Somebody behind that shit, man. I'm telling you, they playing that game. I think they playing the game. I'm asking John, did you do your homework, man? Did you find out what that is?
A woman.
Okay.
Just a strong woman.
Yeah. She a woman. Yeah, she a woman.
All right.
Yeah, she a woman.
She got to prove that print. So did you see a camel toe? Did you see a camel toe?
A lady, but it's giving Shanae. I'm a lady.
Did y'all see a camel toe yet? Did y'all see a camel toe?
No, I ain't see a camel toe because when she was doing her dancing, her little dancing shit in the hotel room, I was looking for that part too. And how she was standing, you really couldn't even see it.
You know them chicks love to have them legs open.
But wait, hold on, because not everybody has camel toes though. Not everybody. That's a natural born woman. So it's all about size of what's going on down there. That's not always a thing. So you can't just judge off of that either.
Facts.
I've never had a camel toe in my life, and I was born with a vagina.
Not a camel toe. Not, you know what I mean. I'm just saying. You got a
No,
slit
because
down there. You
that's
got
a
a slit
big
down there,
thing.
Tony. You got
Yeah,
a
He
but
talking
slit.
about.
no, that's
He
a
talking
big
about.
thing with a lot of
He
women
talking
that
about.
like to show it
He,
off in
he talking
certain
about. Can you?
outfits.
I'm just gonna
He talking
say,
about.
I'm just
He talking
gonna
about.
say
Yo,
it.
can you see the
Some
print?
people don't got that and got the moose knuckle. Now the moose knuckle's a different anatomy. Proceed. Read on.
Oh my god.
She said the moose knuckle.
It's true.
Hold up. My bad. I never heard that moose knuckle shit.
Right.
I'm
Me
telling
either.
you, moose
Me
knuckle's
No,
a
you're right
thing.
though. It is.
I ain't never heard that one. Y'all crazy.
Let me get off here before I expose too much and y'all never gonna go to bed ever again.
I mean, hey, I don't gotta remind you. Look, you already know what this is.
Yep.
Y'all know how we do. So it's one of them nights.
Y'all not ready for my crazy. I'm gonna
It's one
just
of them
dismiss
nights.
myself.
I mean, we got into the real.
Not
So
dismiss
you know
yourself.
we cut up. They
I
cut
need
up.
to go into timeout. I'm gonna go in the comments. Good night, y'all. Love you,
Yeah.
Ronnie.
What up, Ronnie? What up,
Love
Ronnie?
you,
Hey,
Shayna.
Rondell.
Love you, Stoner.
You about to be go? You about
Love
to
you too,
go?
Bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
My phone about to die too.
All
All right.
right.
And I'm waiting on her.
Yeah, she waiting on me. We had Bella Noche's tonight.
Bella, no.
Okay.
Liar.
Oh my god! Don't be calling me out on live. That's rude.
Hold up.
Bye, Shayna.
Oh my god! Hi, yo. Good night, y'all. I love you.
Good night.
All right. Be good.
All right, later.
Hey,
Safe.
Hey, you don't made it
salute,
home, bro?
though, Shayna. Salute.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hold it down. Hold it down
Yeah.
there. What's up, Ronnie?
What's up? They over here sounding like they already lit.
Liar.
Yeah. They So what's going on with this stuff right here, man? What's the latest on this shit?
Yo, I have no idea. It's so quiet in the city. It's like nothing happened.
I get it. It's not
Uh,
working. It's not working. It's not working.
It's not working.
It's not
not
working.
working. It's just not working. Nobody cares,
It's
bro.
not working.
So if it's not working, that's how we know this shit fake. Then that's how we know there's some actors. Or I'm not gonna
Quiet.
say actors. They just pay protesters. They just go get
Yeah.
people who say, "Hey, want to make some money for the day? Come on, man. I got something for you." You see that
What
nigga right there
station
in the
is
front?
that?
I think that they one of them
Broadway
was Lafayette and
Lafayette?
Broadway. One
Yeah, I
was
used to work over
Lafayette. Yeah.
there. Yeah. That's by the Adidas store. The big Adidas store. Yeah, it's
Switch over from the
quiet. Business as
A&F4.
usual. Everybody moving around, minding their business like they normally do. I blame this more on politicians, but I feel like they're gonna exploit this
They
to
doing it
arouse
already. You just
people.
said it. Look, let me update you because some you just said because you hit a lot of shit on the head. You just said it, and I spoke about this earlier because it's right here it's right here in print. Check it out. What you just said. After widespread protests erupted across the city with many demonstrators and even politicians
Yep.
calling Penny a murderer. So this nigga name is Penny.
I ain't even read that. Like I just honestly,
Yeah. So
I
once
just
we
got
see the
here.
word politicians, we already know what time it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we said, they don't care about no young boys dying. Why they care about this man dying on the train? And matter of fact, like we said earlier, before you came on, we know a lot of women been getting abused and done dirty on the train for the longest, and people been dying, and they haven't said nothing till
Man,
now.
I got so many stories from domestic violence on the train that I've witnessed, like couples fighting on the platform. Um, I'm gonna tell people this. I do believe that if something like this were to happen, people won't do nothing or say nothing because the city now is like you mind your business. You don't get involved. Like nothing. They'll see women getting assaulted on the train.
See, you know
They
why they
won't
don't
say
do that.
nothing. They won't do
You
nothing. They'll
know a
let it
lot
go
of
down. They will let shit go down. They
but
will get up and go to the next
the
car
next
before they.
car, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they'll either
But you
get up,
know,
go to the next car, or they will pull out their phone. They're
but you
not
know
gonna
why
go
it's like
through.
that.
That shit is
Nobody
out.
doing nothing because it like the time of social media.
Yeah, they're not.
So
They're not doing nothing.
and then on top of it too, people crazy these days, man. You get involved in that shit, next
Yeah.
no bitch pulling out a gun, shooting your ass dead.
Yup. Yup. And the
That
thing
is
is
true,
too,
cause yeah.
they could have both been crazy. Like people think because somebody military that they ain't crazy.
Oh
Like,
no,
you
a
know what
lot
I'm
of them be
saying?
a lot of
Like
them are off. A lot of them be off when they
a
get
lot of
out.
them are
That's a
off.
fact.
A lot of them are off. Like
A lot of
I
them are
keep
off.
telling people, like people be going to the military, white supremacists, rapists.
Tell you, man. I think
Like you
a
a
lot of
trained
them.
killer.
I think a lot of them that know too much, they come out with their brains scrambled.
Yeah, yeah. They
So they
don't. You
won't
don't.
never be able to retell the shit they know.
You don't come
Uh,
out the same.
bro, I
You might
told
have
you,
been in that
Yeah, you
motherfucker,
bro,
don't
killed,
come back. You don't
slaughtered
come
many
bro,
home the
people.
same. You don't come back a
bro,
civilian the same.
bro. I told you that my brother's homeboy was like a street dude. Told he got involved with the acting, like the play acting. He done did a 360. He down with the people now. And I'm shocked
Yep.
when people told me that
Mm,
You have to
that
clarify that. He's
that
down with the
that
rainbow people, huh?
well that he switched over like that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? They
No,
like,
it's
yeah,
yeah.
well,
bro.
The thing is now that's what's happening. A lot of so-called thugs are switching over.
And
mhm.
I'm
You
talking
know.
about he was a street dude when I
Let me
was
say this
growing
too,
up.
man. Male prostitution is at an all-time high right now, man. Dudes out here yeah. Dudes selling their
Yeah,
ass,
but
man. A lot of dudes out here, man.
this ain't working though. This it's not. I think New Yorkers are so mad about other stuff that this ain't working. Like I feel like New
Exactly.
York is about to be is like a soda bottle that's getting shaken up and it's about to pop.
That's exactly what it is. From what I always know about what's going on and what I studied and the way they got it, the script is that's exactly how it's supposed to go. It got to be
I
an
don't
end
know if
to it.
I don't know if you guys know, but the migrants they starting to move them now into New York City public schools to
Yep, I
sleep
saw
in the
that.
gyms. And there's like three schools in Brooklyn. One of the schools had to cancel the prom, the eighth grade prom because they got migrants in the facility where the prom is supposed to be. So these kids who don't worked hard all year supposed to be celebrating graduating, going to high school, cannot have a prom because the city has migrants in their school sleeping.
And that's what I'm saying. Why? So let me ask you the $1 million question: is why the people are not getting mad at that? Why the hell they not marching over that shit?
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's really really crazy. Now Chicago, you see Chicago is turning up. They suing. They're not trying to hear none of that shit. They like, yo, we were here first. We're Americans. Like whatever the situation is, we're not trying to hear that. We've been
Yeah, what's
waiting
said in
for
Chicago, they took
apartments.
all them off. They took them all off the list. They
Yeah.
put the migrants in front of everybody on the list. I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure they're doing that everywhere. It's just that, like I said before, Chicago, they smart when it comes to politics. That's
I
just
don't
how they
even
get
know
down.
if these are real New Yorkers. I don't know if these are gentrifiers
I said
with
that
time
early
on
before
their
you
hands
came
because
on. That's why I said you hit a lot of shit on the head before you came on. I said it earlier, and I
this
told a
stuff
story
takes
about a woman.
time to
Yup,
arrange a protest. Think about what it took to make that banner, right?
yup.
You had to think about conceptualize what you was gonna put on the banner. You gotta find somebody to make the banner. You know what I'm saying? Like you need time to either get the banner delivered or pick it up. You gotta basically gather people. So you gotta make noise about where you're gonna be to gather. You know what I'm saying? Like it organizing takes time and energy.
We
So
just
Right,
who
and
are these
money, and
people?
we
And
money.
just
money.
talked
Right.
about that. Yeah, we just talked about that. We just talked about how you have to organize them, walk them protests, and who's taking time off work. So all those people got
Right.
PTO. All those people took
Right.
time off work, or all those people
See
they're not
now
employed. See, now it gets
in
sticky when you like, who they took off
yes.
work to do that. Come on now.
And it's like in 2020, people had time because nobody was going to work.
Exactly. Now people back moving. It's a rat race, and you got time to take off for somebody you don't even know and protest about a situation you have nothing, you don't know nothing about. Really? Nah.
And eggs is still like $8, $7, $8 in New York. Like Nobody's taking off to protest to fall on deaf ears
Yep.
to basically this be a cycle and it's I mean, like was saying on Clubhouse, we was talking about this. Like this stuff happens all the time, all the time, all the time. It's crazy. So it could be crisis acting, trying to get the people aroused. It just
That's
could
what I believe.
be, yeah. It could
That's
be
what it feel like.
a
Keep
mixture
that
of
you
both
just
because
said,
people are
Rondell. You said it
weird.
right the first time. You said it right the first
You
time.
know what I'm saying? But that the organization of this is crazy. Like it's crazy.
These are not New Yorkers, like you
Those are
said. I
not
know
New
New Yorkers when I
Yorkers.
see them. These are not New Yorkers. These are people they just fucking threw together, man.
Exactly. Crisis
I know what the
actors.
hell this is. Look at that man
But
right there. You
like
can see he look lost. Look at that white man right there, man.
with the
At the
green on,
bottom.
yeah.
Yeah, he look lost. Tell man. Some bullshit. Then there's a joke with that Michael Jackson picture. That's the joke right there, y'all.
Then
Because
look
they
at the
could have had this.
back.
They could have had a lot of different pictures.
Wait, go back to the other picture for a second.
The marching picture. Okay,
Yeah.
this one.
So you see in the back the sign says "Stop abandoning poor New Yorkers."
Yep. Yo, you did the same exact shit I just did. That's how you know we be on the same shit. That's the first thing I pointed out, and I was pointing out how this shit is. Yeah, finish, Ron, finish.
No, but I just find that really
Finish.
crazy because it's like you're talking about living in poverty, but you have people here that are going to replace you to keep you in poverty or to make you poor or put you further in to become to be in poverty, and that conversation is not being had.
Just said the
Like
same exact shit I said.
why are migrants getting
Yep.
food stamps? They're getting next. They're gonna get voter registration cards.
Get mad at the wrong shit. That's right.
So I feel like New Yorkers are they're getting there. Like if you talk to real New Yorkers, they're getting there. They're getting frustrated with this whole putting people who've been here for 5 seconds first. The real New Yorkers is getting I feel like by the summer it's definitely gonna be a soda bottle getting shaken up.
Mhm. It's
Cause
coming to us.
they've been
Yeah.
here. They've been. I don't know if you knew they was stealing out of Macy's. Supposedly they stole like 12 racks worth of merchandise
Yeah, I
out of
saw that
Macy's.
when they was doing walkouts and snatching. I saw that
Yeah,
shit, yo.
snatching shit. So I feel like when it get warm, like real warm out, it's gonna get worse. I feel like it's gonna get real nasty, especially in the Bronx.
That New York mugginess. The New York nights be long.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
So and I don't mean to sound shady, but it's bad when they own people start complaining about them who've been here.
Yep.
Oh, it's so bad. Like I know people who work in like hotels that been here, you know what I'm saying, pay their taxes, like got it out the mud. And when they were staying in the hotels in Times Square, they was like, yo, they gotta go. It was like they was like, yo, they fucking up our back. We be getting
Yo, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here still.
I guess Roddy
I'm here.
having a problem.
I'm here still. No, that ain't what happened. She was saying something. They heard her.
Okay. Nah, man, that's the shit, man. She talking that shit because that's the whole point. People were supposed to have been like this at the bus station when they was getting off the buses. People were supposed to have been like this a year ago. And
Yeah.
even to this day, they supposed to be going hard at the right shit. Why are these people here? You know what I'm saying? Okay, they here, but make sure you take care of us first. Put all the motherfuckers somewhere else until they get
Yeah.
on their feet. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
fuck that. Send them niggas back where they came from.
I ain't want to go that far, but that's the real
Man,
truth.
fuck that.
Yo,
Send them niggas the
they look like
fuck.
they
Up
wasn't
out of
doing
here.
too bad. They come
Send
over here
them
fresh
niggas
as
the.
hell. They come over here
Send them
clean.
niggas the
They seemed
fuck
like they
back
wasn't
where
doing
they
too bad
came
where they
from.
was at.
Oh,
And they
another
coming
thing,
over
did
here.
y'all like the other day I showed the picture where it was just all men. So remember before when they was painting the picture of they doing so bad. Remember they kept putting the woman and the kids on the TV, and then after that, we don't see the woman and kids no more. We see all men coming in now. Men. A lot of those pictures y'all saw lately was men. I said when I was like, yo, they look like they're a drug cartel.
Yep, I seen
They
that
ain't
one.
had no woman and kids with them.
Nope.
That's what I
They've been
say, man. They
sneaking in a
playing
bunch of
games.
dudes now. They've been bringing
She
in
was
the
never about
cartel.
no damn families, man. It's about the takeover. Work.
My bad. I was getting called on FaceTime.
You
I'm
good?
on my phone.
It's all
So I'm
good.
like, and mind you, it was my daughter calling me from the living room talking about she want more chicken on her plate. It's ridiculous. Calling me on FaceTime. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, they own people was getting tired of them. They own people was getting tired of them. I know people who are from the countries that they come from that been here that had to pay to get they papers and stuff like that, but they be like, yo, they fucking up the bag because the tourists be staying here and they be giving us tips and ain't no tourists here because they done took up all the
There you
all the
go. Fucking
rules.
up their money.
They like, yo,
It
they
makes
gotta
a lot of
go.
fucking sense too. You're right. It make a
And
lot of
then
sense. That do fuck up that
another
tip money.
another thing, they were complaining and kind of really protesting that they didn't want them there because they weren't vaccinated. That was another thing too. This was like, I think, when they first started bringing them here at first, that's when Adams was like going down to the bus and shaking their hand, him and Kathy Hoku, promoting how we was a sanctuary state and for them to come on and welcome them. So those people like that work in the hotels and work in hospitality, they were like outside speaking to the media, and they was like, yo, like, we can't, like, we don't know where they came from, no shade, but like, it's health concern. Back then shit was still spreading, everybody was testing positive still. So you know how New York is, they were heavy into believing in, you had to be vaccinated to be in circles. So they was like, yo, we don't know if they vaccinated or not, we don't know the health situation, we don't know what they got, what they carrying, what strain of what. So that was a thing for the workers. And then the workers was also upset because they were trashing the hotels.
See?
Trashing I know one lady and she was from Colombia and I bumped into her or whatever because I went down to my old branch to pick up like some Amazon packages, and she was like, the migrants, she was like, they just don't care. Like, she was like, the trash everywhere. She was like, it's disgusting the way they do. Mind you, these are hotels that are $600 a night, $600, $500 a night hotels. They was trashing these hotels.
Yep, that's what I heard. That's what
So they
I mean,
was
I saw it. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they're
yeah,
lavish hotels.
yeah.
They in lavish
So
hotels.
a lot of they people, even though they was from like Guatemala, Colombia, Mexico, but they been here working, they like, yo, they got to get up out of here. So I'm like, it's bad when your own people is like, yo, you got to go.
You know what else too, Rondell? They know the game. They know those the
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers coming to take their job.
Yep.
Because like you just said everything. You said the ones that already been in New York established from other places. Key thing is they're getting good money, good salary. They've been doing it for a minute. Time to replace them with some cheaper salary, cheaper pay. So even that's right. That's why we say it's not a race thing. It's a people thing. It's an American thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And then too, a lot of them, like, they live in Jersey, they live in Brooklyn, they live in places where the rent is high. Even though they like live with their family and all the families live together, like we was
They
talking
bunk up.
about,
They bunk
it's
up.
just like the cost of everything is going up. So they gotta shell out more. You know what I'm saying? They got kids. Kids gotta go to school, kids need uniforms, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're in the same boat that we in, because they've been here with us through the whole thing. And it's like these new people are coming in and they about to, work them for like pennies on the dollar. So that means that people gotta go. So if you over here demanding you want more, or that you can't afford to make ends meet, they're gonna be like, okay, bye, we're gonna hire them. We got
And
the
that's
new
exactly
labor
what they're
in
gonna do.
now. Mm-hmm.
That's why I said they're not stupid. They smart. They know what's going on. Because they looking at like, well, shit, we the ones they came and replaced people years ago. Now they replace, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
musical chairs. Just like before
Mm-hmm.
that. Remember a year ago when I was speaking on a lot of this stuff, we was chopping it up about how the landlords was scorching them buildings for that money. And you seen in New York, all these buildings mysteriously was flamed up. And they
Yep.
even had cleanup crews because so many buildings was burning. Number one, you just said that building in the Bronx that burnt and all them people burnt. It's just been
Oh
going on
yeah, I
because,
remember that.
yeah, man, all this is part of the process, man. Because remember when they was getting those vouchers, the landlords for their, during the crisis, whatever, they was getting that free money. They didn't want people in there no more after that anyway. So a lot of them started firebombing their own shit. You know what I'm saying? And they was doing it all over. We see it in Philly, like, yeah. But it's mighty funny. That's the quickest way to get everybody out the goddamn building. So now you can renovate the whole building, and these are the buildings that are getting ready for the new people, like you were just talking about. Oh, what's the update on the fucking raccoons? Because we got raccoons in the city now.
Wait, you said what you say?
The raccoons, the goddamn raccoons that's harassing the New Yorkers, man.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking the raccoons. And I said before, I think they let the raccoons in the city, man.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been in the city I haven't been in the city all my life, but I've been in the city predominant of my life, and I've never encountered raccoons at the rate that I'm encountering raccoons. I don't know what that's it's really crazy. I can't see the chat right now, but I'm sure there's some people that
That's
live
why
in New York
I'm looking
too.
at the chat now. I need everybody in the chat listening to this to fathom that New York has more raccoons than ever now.
New York got more raccoons than rats. Got to.
More raccoons than down south. Now,
Yep.
I need y'all to fathom that right now.
Yep.
And not just regular raccoons that's scary. These raccoons are very highly aggressive.
Very gangster.
I think they got rabies. That's what I think.
Yo, it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. And no, we're not talking about upstate. We're talking about downstate. We're talking about downstate. We're not talking about Long Island either. We're talking about the 5 boroughs: New York, the Bronx, Staten Island, Brooklyn, Queens. We have a big raccoon problem.
That shit.
Every borough.
Every
borough got it.
Yup. More raccoons than down south. Ain't that a bitch? Yo.
Like how the stray cats is fighting the raccoons. You hear them fighting.
I'm still tripping how they didn't make that national news yet. I'm still tripping off that how they still
whenever it come to be national news, just remember where y'all heard it first. I heard it on Facebook.
That is not natural for raccoons to be running around the city.
It's not.
That is not natural at all, y'all. It's not. They're not from there. They're not from the city.
Listen, you got to be your ass inside by a certain time, or else.
Wow.
You're gonna have some furry friends meeting you at your door.
So they did all that shit on purpose, man. That's how I look at it, man. The raccoons are the enforcers. Like I said, you can't be outside comfortably with raccoons running around.
Yo, this summer when the barbecues happen, if you ain't out that park when the sun go down, I mean, you need to be cooling your grill by like 6. So ain't no pulling up late. 6 o'clock, the grill got to get cooled off because the sun go down like around 8. By 8 o'clock, you need to be packed up and out of there. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, my people was in Brooklyn. I asked them, do y'all see any raccoons on a late night when y'all be outside or anything like they like, nah, they ain't. Nope, it's not in Brooklyn. Well, not in Bed-Stuy, Brownsville. Like in certain parts of Brooklyn, they ain't seeing them.
Yeah, they don't want to fuck the money up out there. That's the new Manhattan.
That's the most gentrified borough now.
That's the new Manhattan. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They play musical chairs, man. Now they turn Harlem into Brooklyn now.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Jamila said that the raccoons got Tim's on. They got the butters on. They got the butters on all 4 paws.
Mordecai and Rigby, man. Oh man. Y'all know that cartoon with that the fucking raccoon be talking shit.
Yo, and then Guardian of the Galaxy is about to come out with a new joint.
It is.
The raccoon.
What's that?
See the what's the name for it?
Yeah, they said the raccoon got an ill part in that shit too. It's kind of ironic that they got a rabies raccoon. Guardian of the Galaxy the new Guardian of the Galaxy Part 3 is about
the raccoon.
Raccoon dude. They say he got an ill gun.
It's coming out now.
Shit. Yeah, it's about to drop any day now. I think.
And you got all the raccoons right.
Exactly. You think that you see how they playing?
They sending subliminal messages, man.
You see how they playing games? And he's supposed to have an ill scene in there where he get busy. So they got raccoons in the Bronx getting busy right now. Ain't that kind of ironic though? That shit sound nuts.
Very. Oh my
They
god, I
playing
hate the way
games.
they look. Oh my god, and they're like mad big. I don't know. In New York, they're like huge. I'm like, yo, what the? I can't.
So they done sent some rabies infested on
I'm like,
steroids.
yeah. I'm like, I'm be honest. Like, I didn't really even see when I was living upstate. I didn't even really even see any raccoons there. How I'm
I'm not
seeing
seeing
them
raccoons
home.
out here hardly ever lately. I haven't seen a raccoon in like months. I see possums, I see beavers,
Oh,
groundhogs.
Yeah, they
possums
unleashed
are
them shits.
worse. Them shits is worse.
They brought 100 pregnant raccoons to New York and
And just drop
Had
them off.
to.
breeded them at the Brooklyn Zoo and let them all go. That's what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck they did, man.
Or the
They got
They did
Bronx
some
some
of
Zoo,
that.
shit
one of
like
the
that,
two.
yo. Yeah, they did some shit like that, man. Because the reason why I say that because I already used to think they was breeding the rats the way the rats used to be in the projects. I'm talking about to a certain level. I'm talking about the way I seen rats run out of a certain project at night, and I'm talking about the way they was so deep, they was basically taking up the whole fucking grass.
Brownsville still
And
got a rat problem.
I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
yes
they
they
got to be
do.
putting the rats out. Now,
Yes they
mind you,
do.
this story I'm telling, this was in Manhattan, this was in Chelsea. So I'm just like, yo, the
Not
way these
Chelsea,
rats
where
running
Jonathan
around,
Majors lives.
I'm like,
Can't
yo, the way
be.
these rats running around, man, these shits look like somebody just got them in the city, man. It's like you
Cause
Yeah.
y'all
said,
know
and this is
Chelsea, the rent is like
2018.
what, $4,000 for a studio?
Man, shit
Yeah, I
crazy.
mean, it's the city. They, like you said, it's the infestation of the city. They were
Mm-hmm.
infested and roaches and mice. Certain areas got a heavy rat infestation of roaches. Certain areas got
You
a
know what
heavy
it is
mice
too, y'all?
infestation.
Especially if you live by train stations, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere there's by
Yes.
train stations,
It's
that's
over
always
with.
gonna be rat infested.
Yep, over
That's really
with.
how it go. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, over with, yo.
Because being that I was talking about Chelsea, you know, it was on 20th Street. It's on 20th Street. You know what I'm saying? Right down the street from the train station. But they knew the Ben had a rat problem. But like us, like we was talking about, I think they brought in the raccoons to finally put an end to a lot of those rats. Then they gonna have a raccoon
I
problem.
don't know. They just everywhere now. But you ain't gotta worry about me being out in no parks all summer.
She said they everywhere like that.
I'm good,
I
yo.
still they. But then again, that you're right. They don't want niggas chilling in parks when the sun go down. Niggas didn't listen. So, yo,
Maybe that's the way to keep them out of the park. It's
that's what I'm
hilarious.
peeping. That raccoon keep niggas off the block, yo. You know, you won't be in this
Cause
park all night. Cause like you said, the homeless epidemic got out of control. But if it's raccoons running around, you can't sleep on them benches like
yo,
that, man.
I'm
You
just
can't
over
sleep
here
on them benches.
laughing. Cause I'm just thinking about how everybody be like, everybody's reaction is different. It's like those prank shows where like
What's
people
up, Lisa?
be not knowing that it's a prank, but you know it's a
Yeah,
prank, and you
yeah.
watching the camera. That's what it's like. Everybody reaction is different when the raccoons pop out. Like it's so hilarious. Yo, them Dominicans be the domino table be flipped over. They be out.
Yeah, it's like
They be
that,
like,
yo.
oh
They
no, what
they
is
look they
that?
look they look they look crazy. They look in real time. They're big and they're aggressive. They very
Yeah,
aggressive. It's like they like part Wolverine or something. Them little motherfuckers are feisty. They start scratching and shit. They got these vicious little claws and shit. They got
no, the
Hell
claws. They
yeah.
got
domino
little
table
claws.
be flipped up. The
Claws.
hood
They
niggas
ain't
who be
claws.
shooting
Them
dice, they grab
shits
the
is
henny bottle,
hands.
run in the building quick.
Shits will tag
Yo,
you
what
all
the?
up. Them shits is fucking aggressive. I seen a video with a
Hey
raccoon got stuck in
Shayla.
somebody's cabinet, kitchen cabinet,
Mm-hmm.
and that motherfucker was trying to bite through the fucking cabinet, man. He was tearing that shit up.
They be
I'm
at your
like,
window if you
oh
live on the
man.
first floor, and oh my god, I gotta get out of here.
I can't imagine that.
I
This
gotta get the
now their
fuck out of
behavior.
here.
Listen, that's not normal raccoon behavior. Even if they ain't in a natural habitat, that's not normal wildlife behavior. So what is that telling us? That they're like a
Mm-hmm.
science project. They done got them motherfuckers out of the lab and gave them some shit and shot them up with some shit and put them on the streets. That's what they did because they're hyper. How they that aggressive? They never that. They're not that aggressive, man. And they getting fed well. They're eating well. It's garbage everywhere. It's food everywhere. people wasting food all day, so they eating great. So they have no reason to attack walk-in civilians and dogs and people like that. They have no reason to do that. They're eating well. Unless what? Somebody done juiced them up with some fucking adrenaline or a shot or rabies or some shit. They got something going on.
Yeah, I agree with that.
There's no way. That's not normal behavior. Even if they are and they're not in their natural habitat. Actually, they're supposed to be going and hiding. Their normal behavior will be they'll be real low key.
Yeah, they low key at night. Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just stay low.
When you come across a raccoon, it's because you stumble upon them and you scare them.
Yeah, they're not gonna be running
like they eating some trash. You happen to walk up, you know what I'm saying? But they don't just be fucking with people like that. Yo, they don't be doing that shit.
For them to do that, they got a green light. They done green lighted them shits.
I don't put nothing past them niggas working in laboratories. How many times they done showed us shit? They unleash monkeys. They just switch it up and unleash some fucking raccoons. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit ain't hard, man. That's how easy they do that shit. The thing is, we can't believe the shit that they'll do, how low they'll go. But sometimes
all that this summer with niggas be trying to pop off in the park at night. Yeah, that's out. That's out. That ain't happening.
Just the hanging out thing is done. That cleans up the streets a little bit. The nighttime streets.
Yeah.
People that hang around at night, that cleans that up a little bit.
Niggas, you won't be on the block selling nothing, nigga.
Nah, you not. How you gonna stand on the block?
And if you put your pack on the ground, the raccoon will eat your shit.
Yeah, you can't leave no work on the ground. You can't leave your hammer. Say, you like, yo, he stashed the gun over there. Who gonna go get it? Niggas like, man, I ain't going to get that gun. Niggas.
No wonder you got. That's why you got aggressive raccoons where you at, Ronnie. Because that's what. Them niggas done ate some packs. And I ate a couple drug packs out there and watched the heights.
They probably did. They probably
niggas running around with some weird raccoons, man.
They probably did, bro. They probably did stumble on a pack.
So they got niggas to focus on the raccoon crisis and not the immigrant crisis. This shit crazy, man. Because everything the raccoons doing, the fucking immigrants doing. The same shit. Eating up shit, fucking harassing people, man. And they don't belong there.
I don't know if the Bronx guy, I know where John is at, in Long Island, a lot of them went out there. They the migrants, they shipped them out to LA. I don't know how that's gonna work.
I think soon we're gonna start hearing about them getting smoked.
Yeah, they got them on college campuses now. They got them on SUNY Westbury campus. I'm like, people pay thousands of dollars to go to college, and niggas are sleeping there for free.
Yo, motherfuckers got room and board. They ain't paying for that room and board, yo. What you doing? Niggas paying big money to stay on campus.
I ain't gonna lie, all this is despite the state. It's despite the state, man. This is despite the Republicans as well. Yep. This is the shit on the fucking Republicans. That's what they doing.
Because ain't nothing out in Long Island but Republicans.
They're shitting on the Republicans. I know exactly what the fuck they doing. That's right. Keith, that you said. They put them everywhere where there's money in an upper echelon to an extent, you know? Yeah. They're not stupid neither. They're not going to put them in the depths of the ghetto because they fuck around and get their ass killed.
Yeah, they're valuable to them, apparently. Like, they got a purpose here. It ain't just for them to make money.
But the hood, they'll be victims. Got to put them somewhere and protect them. Let them smell the finer things of the city. Like Manhattan and shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said, we got to also look at this psyche. They're already coming in with a different mentality. We know people that have been in the city their whole life and can't even live in Manhattan. Can't even live around these places where they're at. So their first experience in New York City is good living in the city. So that's all they're going to know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're prepping them to be at a certain level, a certain echelon, a certain lifestyle. They're already
and can you imagine if one of them is cartel or a couple of them is just cartel on somebody's college campus? Like, they got work. They got access. Imagine.
They got access. I'm telling you, look, I know for sure, like you said, they're coming from Canada. They coming from South America, North America. They coming from everywhere. Africa, Jamaica. So they coming from all over China. So these niggas coming in like, yo, I can get you this, I can get you that. If they speak English, matter of fact, they don't even got to speak. They speak Spanish. That's the second language. That's all they need to do. It's over with.
You gotta remember,
like so much shit going on college campuses already, and it's like
they're gonna send for their homies and their peoples next. See,
it's going to get real crazy. I didn't see niggas get stabbed up on campus and die.
Yeah,
Like
for sure. Nah, that
it
shit's
get
street.
college get real wicked and nasty. I tried to tell my brother that because he was so upset that my nephew didn't go away to school. I'm like, maybe it's a
Nah,
fucking good
he
thing.
saved his life, man. Nowadays ain't it.
And
Nah,
I had
that's
to
ain't
tell him,
it.
I'm like, you didn't go away. I went away, and I went away more than once. And I can tell you, like,
That shit's ghetto. Howard University, ghetto. I heard Spelman,
it's
ghetto. I heard
ghetto.
these spots are ghetto. I heard them spots.
All them
Those
shits is
used to be
ghetto.
like alumni schools,
All
like
of them. Like I
prestigious
said, I'm gonna
schools.
say it again. The only thing about most of them, they smart enough to do their work. That's about it.
Yeah, that's a prestigious
Right.
school.
Some
If
of
it
Those
ain't
them.
must be
doing work,
prestigious.
they bullshitting. Or unless they got a job.
And another thing too that's common out there is he R-word me. You already know. He R-word me. Oh, things got out of hand.
Oh, that's very common.
The
It'll be
slut
too
on the
much drinking.
campus,
Yeah, too much
yeah,
drinking, too much
she
hanging out. Yeah, it's just too much of
yeah,
that goofing off. You're hanging out with dudes you really don't know like that.
yeah.
And you too comfortable with people that you
Yep.
really don't know. And that's where we go wrong right there. Because
Mm-hmm.
people have a tendency to put their guard down because dudes are cool and I got chemistry. Yeah, but you don't know them like that. Like you
Right.
really don't know them though. Y'all don't got years in. Like you never fell asleep around these dudes. Like you don't know those niggas, man. So you don't hang out and drink with them niggas and all that.
I would be real. Any grown man still hanging out drinking with niggas is a fool.
Goofy as hell. For real. Now that don't make no sense.
Yeah, I done seen some stuff. So I had to tell my brother, I'm like, just thank God he ain't go away.
Motherfuckers done got shot on campus. Shit is real. Niggas
Shot
got
on
popped
campus.
at
And the
parties.
dude that I went to school with, he
Oh,
died on campus and he was from Brooklyn. I'm like, yo, you could have stayed in Brooklyn for that.
Damn. Got killed at school. See what I mean? What
that's
the fuck was
right.
he? What was he
It
into? He
happens
was
all the
hustling. He
time.
had to be trapping and shit. He must have been doing something crazy. What was he doing?
I can't confirm if he was or was not. I wouldn't say he was not. He could have been.
A lot of time they be innocent bystanders half the time, man.
But I knew that he had an issue with another dude. Like the dude was like probably a little jealous to him.
Okay.
A lot of that stuff had to do with females too.
Yep.
Oh my God.
And
And
they
then
were
dudes
going
be
back and
college, they feel like they
forth.
gotta go harder. They gotta try to always prove they
Yeah.
hood just because they in college. You
Mm-hmm.
get it?
Yeah.
They gotta prove they hard because they in college. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So
Yeah,
they take that hood
so
shit with them.
it was like a basketball game, and
Happens all the
then
time.
after the basketball game, it was an altercation, and next thing you know, blood was just spilled out.
Shit just
It was like,
started
yo,
to
call
a banger.
911.
They call it to a banger. Yeah, that's what it was. All dude came there with that intention. He came there with the banger. You're not gonna just hit a nigga at a game if you ain't bring it. You brought the gun with that intention.
Mm-hmm.
Jamil says you see them all the time. Group of
Goofy as
men
hell.
drinking together. that's called misery loves company, man. That's called.
Bros over hoes.
The niggas outside bending their elbow, man. Wasting their life, man. But then again, some people got to stay drunk to get through the day. Like I know how
For
that shit
real.
go. When you homeless, you ain't trying to be sober at all. That's not gonna work. You know? Shit, when you got to
Yeah.
sleep on a bench or just take it down at the end of the night, man, they be fucked up, man. Wake up and start over again, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to tell people that's not the life you want now. Not you don't want that now. But it's gonna happen to a lot of people, man. Because we know one way or another they're gonna just do it with the rent anyway. They're gonna do it with the bills and shit, man.
Increases is crazy.
The rent is crazy,
everything.
man.
They increasing everywhere.
It's crazy. And I say the way it is now, you just one tragic thing could set you all the way back. Talking about financially.
Oh yes, that's no lie. Like you gotta
That's
have.
another reason why you gotta be smart and stay calm right now.
Remember they say
you
you
cause
gotta
yourself
have
some problems.
6 months worth of rent saved up. You gotta have 12 months now, or whatever they say. Whatever the terminology is, 6 months of your living expenses. Yeah, stacked up. So if your shit $2,000 a month, but I had that 6 times. Now I say 12 times because shit be looking sketchy. You lose your leg, you might not get a job right away, or you might get a job right away. Who knows? It's definitely gonna be cheaper than less money than what you're probably making.
Yeah, one thing we all know is them jobs drying up, man. Rondell, what you think about them Tesla robots?
Oh, I was thinking about that.
I think about them shit.
That shit fire. Actually,
I didn't see them. You got a picture of it?
Yeah, I think. Matter of fact, that you missed today earlier. I showed it earlier. Yeah, you did miss earlier. You did because I showed it
I
earlier this morning.
did. I don't
I
be
can't.
Yeah,
expecting you to be on that early.
I can't wait to see him fight.
Yo, them
I
shit. Nah, he
can't
built
wait.
them. He
yo,
built
you
them
see how
shit.
that shit was cleaning up the office and shit?
Yeah,
I
they
can't
gonna do
wait.
all type
That's
of
what I'm
work,
saying, man.
bro.
So you're not gonna be able to get
John
a bullshit
think
job.
is sock and boppers going on.
That's what
Nah,
it looked
bro.
like, basically.
Nah, listen, they building cars and everything. See, they got them
Nah,
at his
I'm talking
plant.
about the ones I saw like that was going up under something and it had a gun in his hand and those type of ones.
I know what you talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, like arena fighting. Niggas have. I know what you're talking
Nah, he talking
about.
about them killer robots. Goddamn.
Yeah, the killer robots. Oh man, yeah, they definitely gonna be having arena
That's
fights.
what I call them. Cause shit, them niggas trained to kill.
They showed us down that movie Real Still. They do each niggas had their robots and they used to have fighting competition. I could bring my robot, you bring your robot, and we fight them shits to till they crank out or whatever. Word. That's how we gonna be doing it in a minute. Motherfuckers gonna be owning. Remember you said it's gonna be like 100,000 a robot. And
Yeah,
think about this shit. You run a business, right? You can say if you got a company, you subcontracting instead of subcontracting the humans, you get $200,000 robots and you just have them do the contracts. And then you just take 100% of the money instead of splitting that shit. That's how
but
everybody
no,
gonna be
but
thinking.
that's
Like,
how they
damn.
gonna do it. See, now what it? Yeah, true. And like you said, them little private companies, they they instead of paying out salaries, just buy a robot, and each robot will cover a person's salary probably for like 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can have your own personal. Listen, you as an individual, like one of us, we could all buy robots, right? 100,000 each. That motherfucker could go to work somewhere and make us money while we just monitor it. And we could even get a Tesla to take that nigga autonomous to work and back. We ain't even gotta move. We be at the crib, monitoring that shit, monitoring the car, monitoring him, and that nigga not coming back to my house. He's gonna have a drop off location where he sit with the car and charge and get ready for the next day. And them niggas ain't even coming to the crib. I'm gonna live somewhere else. But you know how that AI shit is. That shit, they gonna double back one day and say, yo, we ain't going to the crib. We gonna run around. We gonna drive around today. Like, them niggas gonna start doing whatever the fuck they want. You can't control that shit, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just saying hypothetically. This is all hypothetically speaking what I'm saying. This ain't no real.
I mean, we all seen stuff with computerized stuff glitch. I mean, you done seen video games glitch. You done seen computers, cell phones, like everything program glitches.
Yeah,
Eventually,
but it's just that
another.
simple. We can live a remote life. We can have real passive income.
Did you
Like, we
not
don't.
have how many times you had a car and the sensor come on and say you got a bad tire? Ain't nothing wrong with the shit,
Ain't nothing wrong with this shit.
but it's just a computer, and they're
Yeah.
not always right, and that's just
Very,
how the
very
shit go.
glitchy. Very glitchy.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you know that on the internet, you can look up some shit. It could be fake information like a motherfucker. What I mean by that is, it's always gonna come down to the human element, but at the same time, um, I'm peeping it. Companies lessen their workers. Now they're learning how to run it with less. Next is running with less with robots.
Mhm.
And the people that's there just gonna be there to watch the robots, supervise the robots. The
Huh?
supervisors will really be watching robots. Instead of supervising people, now you just gotta watch robots, and they ain't gonna give you no lip back, no none of that.
None of that. No sick
That's
days,
that's
no
the new way.
lateness. You're
That's
gonna have a
that's the shit they just didn't perfect yet, but that's the shit they working on. So they always release the toys, so we see the toys, and then they try to see public opinion, and then once they feel like people are intrigued by the toys, then they go back to the lab and perfect the toys, and then they release multiple toys, and they wait till they get all the people fiending and thirsty to go consume, and that's what they do.
I'm not
Matter of
gonna
fact,
lie. I've been thinking about going back to school for AI.
it's that money. That's where
there's
the money gonna be at. Like
nothing else to do right now.
even if you just invested in the parts that make certain things, because you need money
Anything
to invest.
program, you got software, you got hardware,
Yep,
one of the two,
hardware, software. Get into one of them, you gonna make some bread.
just
That
somewhere
sales.
in there, somewhere
I don't
in
know if you
there.
fuck with sales, Rondell, but sales tech is booming. They hiring people. People getting jobs in 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
People getting
I
jobs
was
in 2 weeks.
looking. I was
80
looking to
k
see.
80K starting. Like 50,000 base, 80,000 if you making sales. Oh, you thought about me. Thank you.
No, I had got free food. They took too long, and they just said Here go biscuits.
What's this right here? The best apple pie. All right, come on.
Hold on, bro.
Oh, that sound mad good.
Sorry about that.
Are you good, bro?
You see how happy I was to get something for free? I was like, oh, look how happy as hell. You apple pie right now. I got the munchies too. I was trying something from Popeyes. It's a Popeyes jump off.
Oh, okay.
Out here, y'all. Yeah, but like I said, y'all, ain't too much change, man. So the fact of the matter is, we seeing this shit take place every fucking day, and it ain't stopping, and it ain't going. And it goes to what I was saying earlier too, y'all. I'm gonna be real, man. Like we hear about, I'm gonna stop saying certain things too, like, because we gotta remember when we talk about population reduction, that really don't just have nothing to do with the elite, because we already know the Most High already spoke on those things. You know what I'm saying? When it speaks on that a certain amount of people not gonna make it in the end. That's what we dealing with right now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We really dealing with so-called prophecy and scripture for real. So that's why I say the powers that be, they don't got all the power. Sometimes the things they do is because they have permission to do what they do. But if it was already written that 2/3 or whatever it's called is not going to be here, then that's what the fuck we looking at right now, y'all. We're looking at an evaporation of people that really chose the wrong path in life, because only the people that chose the wrong path, and also could be from not being aware and in tune, that's going to be their downfall in these last days. And this is why I say it's nobody else going to come and wake people up. Nobody going to come and say, come on, let's do this, go do that. That's not going to happen. Everybody got to say it themselves. And that's what they banking on. You know, all they shit has worked. Divide and conquer work. All the lies work. The chaos, everything they put down is already working. This is why I always say that they don't have to do nothing else no more, because they have finished. You know, 2020 could have been a new start for us, but it could have been a completion for them. 2020 could have been a completion for all the things that they wanted to install on the people. And in my opinion, they already did it. So now I just see them as now tying the loose ends and, you know, just trying to get the last of this shit. It's like, y'all know how when you sweep in and you sweep the floor and you get all the trash in one little pile, but the floor is clean, but until you get that dustpan, that trash still there. That's how I look at what they're doing. You know, they trying to clean up their trash, but the trash is still around, and they didn't finish cleaning up all the way yet. And they got to finish cleaning before this goddamn election season. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they really gonna get real nasty. We ain't seen nothing yet. They gonna get nasty in a few. Oh, another thing, when I spoke about somebody famous gonna kick the bucket before the 25th around this time, the famous football player Jim Brown, one of the first dominating black men to play football.
I just watched that on the news
championships
before I clicked on him.
He died.
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh,
He's dead. He's dead.
Oh,
So
wow.
I knew somebody major
God
was gonna pass. He's the one. It wasn't entertaining with somebody from sports. You know, he was around for Muhammad Ali and all of them.
Yeah,
so even all the greats are starting to die. Yep. Bill Russell, the greatest black basketball player, he died last year. This year, the greatest black football player of his time.
They had a lot of years in. They had a lot of years in, bro.
That's what I'm trying to tell people. A lot of people
nice
are fading.
Life. Yeah, nice.
A lot of people are, you know, they at their time to go, and we know a lot of people going before their time. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of our people are passing away on all levels, from seniors to teenagers. And the teenagers are dying faster than the elders. That's already a fact now, too. We know this. So just think about it. Somebody could be on disability for 10, 15, 20 years, but it could be somebody young never even make it to be disabled. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where we at with this shit, y'all. But I think we had a decent night. I think we had a good night. We chopped it up. We ain't gonna hold people on this Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. Y'all know how we do. Thank you once again for pulling up, Rondell. You know what's up. You know how we do. And salute AI, John Shaft, always on time. Salute to Shayna for pulling up, Stoney, Ski, Lipinski. Make sure I ain't forget nobody else. I think that's it. Other than that, y'all, episode 6, What's Poppin' Show, Friday, TGI. Have a good weekend. We'll holler back. Y'all know I'm gonna get at y'all.
All right, peace, everybody. Have a good weekend. Be safe.
Be easy, y'all. One.
On it.